Hi, welcome to Fusion Beads. In this technique video, I'm going to be showing you how to add a clasp to your tubular herringbone bracelet and or necklace. So the way we're going to be adding the clasp today is we're going to be using 8mm rondelles, a closed jump ring, and a lobster claw clasp. If you don't want to use rondelles, you could also use a bead cap or a bead cone. So I'm going to get set up and we'll get started. Okay, so to add your clasp to your tubular herringbone bracelet and or necklace, you're going to want to make sure that your thread is coming out of the top of one of the end beads here, which mine already is. So I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to pick up the rondelle, and then I'm going to also pick up the loop on the lobster claw clasp, and I'm going to bring it all down, and then I'm going to go back down through the rondelle bead. And then I'm going to go in down one bead next in the column next to the bead that I came out of, and then I'm going to pull everything down. Then I'm going to go up the bead right next to me in the next column there, and then I'm going to go back up through the rondelle and back through the loop on the lobster claw clasp and back down through the rondelle. So you're pretty much just stitching the rondelle and the lobster claw clasp to all of the beads on the top here, all 6 of those beads. So I came out the one and I'm going down the bead right next to it, the next column. I'm going to go up one bead in the next column. I'm going to go back through the rondelle. I'm going to go back through the loop on the lobster claw clasp. And then I'm going to go back down through the rondelle. And then I'm going to go down through the next bead here. This next bead is right here, so I'm going to go down through that bead. And then I'm going to go up through the next bead and go up through the rondelle again. Go back through the loop on your lobster claw clasp. And then I'm going to go back down the rondelle and go through this next bead in the next column. And you're just going to continue to do that until you've gone through all 6 beads. And I've gone through all of them, so I'm just going to go up through that last one more time, just to kind of like bring it all together. If it will let me go up there one more time here. And as you can tell, it's getting pretty tight, so this is definitely going to be the last time I go through there. Go back down through the rondelle. Now I'm just going to use some chain nose pliers just to help get that through the rondelle there a little bit. There we go. Just because it's gotten a little tight. All right, so I've gone through all 6 of my beads. So my clasp is nice and secure there. So now I'm just going to go down through a couple of beads and I'm going to tie off my thread. Just in the same fashion as we showed how to end a thread in the basic tubular herringbone video. So I went down a few rows here and I'm just going to loop around the bead in between those 2 purple beads there. And I'm going to do some, and I'm going to do a surgeon's knot here, where I'm just going to end up going through that loop a couple of times. Try not to get my tail stuck in there though. So I'm going to go through one more time here. About 3 times is what I like to do. And you're just going to pull that nice and tight. And then I like to just go through a couple more beads, and then I end up, oops, make sure that doesn't get looped on there. And then I end up cutting my thread there as close to my beadwork as possible with my scissors. All right, and there you have it. As you can see here, I already did this end, so I did it in the same fashion as I did this on my working end. I just added a needle to my tail thread, and then I stitched the rondelle and the closed jump ring through all 6 of these beads, and then tied off my thread. And there you have it. This is the Tubular Herringbone Clasp Option 1. It makes a nice finished look for your herringbone stitch there. Thank you for checking out this video. And if you don't know how to do tubular herringbone, make sure that you check out our first video in this series, tubular herringbone stitch.